The New Power PAC is a voice for every Kentuckian who knows that while coal is an important part of our heritage and energy mix, it is not our destiny. We can begin to make better choices. We can create new clean energy jobs and reduce the harm caused by our dependence on fossil fuels. We can expect more from elected leaders, and together we can build new power.
A recent study showed that investing in energy efficiency, a combination like a portfolio of energy efficiency, solar, hydro, and wind, that it's actually more affordable than building a new coal-fired power plant in Kentucky. And those are numbers that refer to existing cost-effective solutions that could be implemented today. But the absolute cheapest form of energy in Kentucky is energy efficiency, even cheaper than coal. So that's a big starting point. And we can then use those savings to transition into energy sources that'll be there when coal isn't.
We subsidize coal at every step of the process. And so if we didn't subsidize coal, and if they weren't allowed to externalize their cost onto the backs of the taxpayers, then other forms of energy would be on the level playing field with it.
The coal industry isn't paying for my asthma treatment, but research shows that because of the coal-burning power plants, Kentucky's air quality is worse than some other places. And so, you know, there's a lot of expenses, as Terry said, that if they were accounted for and not coming out of my pocket and Terry's pocket and your pockets, then the coal industry would never come out as super cost-effective, you know, if those were really accounted for.
We'll continue to do the work that we do with Kentuckians for the Commonwealth, but this just gives us a little more room to really tell the truth. There's so much fear and lying, or so much lying and fear-mongering going on out there, not only with the workers themselves or to the workers themselves, but our elected officials are playing on this fear-mongering and lying about what's really happening in this state, and we just want to get the truth out. So what we intend to do with this is tell the truth, and we want to hold up those politicians and those elected officials out there that are telling the truth. And when those politicians aren't telling the truth, we want to be able to say, hey, you're not telling the truth. That's not what's really happening.
New Power PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising. Paid for by New Power PAC at www.newpowerky.org. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee.